Okay, you'll notice that once you have this program open that there's a set of tools down the side. If I click on or even hover on them, they actually tell us what it is. Menu, the different maps, zoom in, zoom out, measure distances along, create a waypoint or a favorite, route between two places by clicking on the screen, some layering that we have, we'll show that to you eventually. Go full screen, which essentially just makes all the tools go away, bring them back again. Print the map, still working on that. And to show your current position on the map. So this can be leveraged in a variety of ways. If you don't have an address, as an example, to create your home or a particular location by, then you could use that to identify where you're at just by clicking on it. It leverages either the cell system, the IP address, or a GPS if you have a GPS based tool like a tablet with a GPS in it. And that is the set of tools. Let's have a quick look at this here. If I go into the favorites, you can see that I have a list of favorites in here now. I'm asking them to be shown on the map. I can sort them by various ways. If I click on this, I can by distance from where I'm at, or just alphabetically. If I want to go to a particular location, I click on it and say map, and it takes me to that location. If I want to edit it, I can edit it. I can edit the name of it, the description of it, whether it shows up on the map or not. I can delete it. I can also delete it just by finding it on the screen and clicking delete. I can also do the same sort of thing with favorite routes, saved routes. Now, theoretically, we haven't made any yet, although I have a bunch saved in here, and it's very similar to the favorites in the way you manipulate them. Email contacts is our email contacts that you would email routes to. We'll show you that. User contacts, slightly different thing. Those are members of the club, shall we say, that have PatchMap Web, and then you're going to be sharing your routes and other information with. So they need to be part of that loop. Account information, that is just your account information yourself. You can alter anything in here that in addition to, it actually tells you when your subscription expires and when you were first registered it, when the last time you were on, and how many times you've logged in. Just peripheral information for yourself to get a feel for how much it's being used. I can save the changes, and it actually tells me how many days left I got in here. So that's the information. The help will be will actually take you to a list of the videos that I'm creating now. So obviously that doesn't help too terrible much. And of course I can log out if I want to log out. The map side of it has the different backgrounds that are available. This is the PatchMap one that we're looking at. It tells me here current map is PatchMap. If I click on the imagery, it changes the imagery. You'll notice that there are different imagery overlays, as you can see, but it does now change and says PatchMap. Now if you want to know what you're looking at on the screen, there's a view legend here, and now the legend tells you the different grades of roads, what the different lines mean, what the different symbols mean. So we've got a variety of wells here from abandoned, the different types of active wells is suspended in water. We even have the majority of the landfills in there, and I'll show you later how we leverage that. When I click on the screen here, it'll change. And of course, zoom in, zoom out. If you have a tablet, sometimes those buttons are pretty handy. You can measure from A to B to C to D, and you'll notice it accumulates. And when you're done, you can say stop measuring. It leaves the information in there because sometimes you want to leverage that someplace else, but it does disappear when you're done, and so does the line work. I can create a waypoint anywhere on the screen just by clicking on it. I can give it a name, I can give it a description, whether or not it shows up on the map. Sometimes that's useful. Maybe you don't want it to be actually seen. You have to unactivate it if you want to change it. I can route from A to B, from this location to that location, and it'll actually do the route, create it, and then show you where it is on the screen, zoom to it, the extent of it. I can also turn on and off different layers, and these layers are overpasses, road bans, bridges. There'll be more layers that we add to this, and some of these will be on a subscription-based system or an additional subscription-based system. So if you want to see where the road bans are in here, very doable, cost you a little extra. I can make all of these tools go away just to extend to see as much of the screen as possible, and bring them back again just by clicking that as well. The print facility, we're still working on that, and the zoom to, or show you where your position is and zoom to it. You click on that. I'm nowhere close to this map, so this wouldn't work out too good if I did it right now, but you would just click on that and it would take you to the location. So this is pretty much the longest video that I'll be making, to give you a feel for all the different tools that are available. Not that many, but just enough to make everything work. Thanks.